I think it's time we had a chat. Guys, and welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all well. And yeah, this is a little bit of a Jim Jam chat video. Now, it's not so much a rant video this time. It's more of a chatting, telling you a bit about me for some new subscribers who have just joined as well. So I'm going to show you about my journey of where I started to where I am now. So, okay, so I first started my YouTube journey 2 years ago. I started making little videos and I was thinking, what can I do that's a little bit different to what everyone else is doing? So I thought, charity shops. Yeah, charity shops. I've been a collector for many years of DVDs, videos. Yeah, been collecting for many years before YouTube. And I was like, this is a big hobby of mine. I've always enjoyed media. I've always been fascinated by films and TV shows as well. So I was like, you know what, I'm going to start going out there. I'm going to go and look in at charity shops and I'm going to bring you guys along with the journey. And that's what I did. So I started making these little videos. When I first started doing them, they were like 2 minutes, 3 minutes long. Then I thought, you know what, when I look back at them, I was thinking, you know what, I can extend these. I can make these videos a little bit longer, go in a few more charity shops, take a more closer look at stuff. So that's what I did. So I made these videos. And 2 years later, I'm still at it. So I make these videos. I just go around charity shops. I show what charity shops are selling, some of the titles on show and stuff. So it's like I wanted it to give you guys an insight into what titles are out there, what DVDs you can find in charity shops if you look. So that's why I did it, and I had so much fun doing it. I really do. I enjoy going out there. I enjoy not knowing what I'm going to find on the day. So it's a bit of a mystery, like. So I was like, yeah, I do apologise. I am going to waffle on this video. So this video could be quite a long video. But that's what I did, basically. I made these little out and about adventures where people would tune in and I'd show everything I'd picked up. And I was like, yeah, really cool. And I thought, you know what? I was doing this for 2 years straight. And like earlier this year, I decided to have a little break from doing it. I wanted to have a break because I felt it was getting repetitive. I was thinking back and I was thinking, you know what? I'm going to the same places each week. And if I'm finding this boring, I bet you guys are finding it a bit boring as well. So I thought, you know what? I'll have a little bit of a break and get back into it later in the year. So that's what I did, basically. And after that little break, I was like, it took me a while to get my confidence back because I hadn't done it for a while. And going back out there, and it is a big thing to do. It is a big thing to talk in front of your camera in public. And I commend anyone who does it. I really do. And I know a few people I've influenced into making these out and about videos as well themselves. So that is a bonus of doing these videos as well. I've met other people want to do the same kind of stuff that I do, which is a really, it's rewarding to me. It really is. It just feels so good. So yeah, so that is about the out and about adventures, which yeah, I really do enjoy doing it. And like you say, I have so much fun. And as you see on the videos, as it happens, I literally record it all, then I cut it down into pieces, then I put it all together like a big storyboard, and then it just plays out as if the day. So when you see me on the bus trip, that is exactly how it is. There's nothing added, nothing took away. It's just as it comes of the day. You know, and sometimes I do fluff my lines up, like some people do. They just fluff the lines up, and sometimes I include them in. It's just all part of the fun, and that's the whole reason for me doing YouTube. I wouldn't do it for any other reason. I just enjoy doing it because it's a hobby of mine. It's something I felt very strongly about, and you know, I just really enjoy it basically. So yeah, and like you say, that's what life's about at the end of the day, you know, doing stuff you enjoy, doing stuff that makes you feel good. Like some people enjoy, like, I don't know, some people like collecting cards or collecting toys and stuff. It's just a hobby of mine. And yeah, I do admit sometimes when I look at my collection, I think, yeah, you have got a lot of DVDs here, Jay. You know, but it's what I enjoy doing, it's what I enjoy collecting, and I'm not going to change for anybody, because at the end of the day, this is me, this is what I created, this is my little bit of escapism, if you like, my little bit of I come into my room, it's like my little library in a way for people who like books and stuff. This is like my little, I walk in and I can look through all my collection and see all the titles I've got. And that's what I think makes it unique. I think just seeing everything all here, it does feel a bit overwhelming, but it's me. It's what makes me, you know, at the end of the day. Now, I'm going to get into my second topic on this video. I did say it was going to be a long video, so I am going to try and keep it as short as I can. But charity shops. Now, charity shops. I live in the West Midlands, as you all know, probably from my accent. But I live in the West Midlands, and a lot of charity shops around here are quite reasonably priced, I'll be honest. You go in some charity shops like Shelter, for example, West Brom, where you can get DVDs, Blu-rays, 10 pence. Yeah, 10 pence for a DVD or Blu-ray. Now, if you see a DVD or Blu-ray for 10 pence, you're going to pick it up, ain't you? If you see a Blu-ray, even if it's just for the spare case of a Blu-ray, you're going to pick it up 10 pence. No problem. So I go into Shelter on a regular basis, what they've got. The box sets are usually priced £1 or something. But, you know, 10 pence a DVD is nothing really, is it? So I pick it up. And sometimes if I see titles that are on the shelf and I think, you know what, this isn't no interest to me, but I'll have a little look, see how much you get trade for it, CEX. So sometimes if you look and you get £1 for it, you get 80p trade. You start a little trade pile off, don't you? That's what you do. That is what you do. It's a good thing to do. And I'm not the only person who does this. There is lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of people who do this, where they go in charity shops purposely to trade stuff on. Now, as you know, I'm a big network collector. And network is getting harder and harder to find, as I say on many, many videos. And some of these titles are quite expensive. Now, CEX, I see CEX as a way of funding my network collection. Now, I'm not one of these people who spend £50 steelbooks, buy all the latest releases as soon as they're released. That's not me. Alright, I have done on a few occasions bought a release. For example, Jurassic World Dominion. When it come out, I had to buy it on release because I absolutely love the film. But as a general rule, I don't buy brand new releases when they come out. I wait for the price to drop. Now, you may call me a cheapskate. You may say, oh, look at him, jimjam. He's a cheapo, you know, he's poor. He just buys all the cheap stuff. But at the end of the day, collecting, it can be a very expensive business. And if you've got the money, fair play to you, I applaud you. If you can buy all the latest steelbooks, you've got the money to live, buy steelbooks and all this. But I've got a family to support. As much as I'd love to buy all the latest releases, all the steelbooks, I physically couldn't afford it. I really couldn't. But yeah, at the end of the day, yeah, you just cater for your own needs. You just think, oh, can I afford it? Priorities come first. Always priorities must come first. It doesn't matter if you collect toys, games, DVDs, 4Ks, anything. Priorities must come first. That is the main thing. But it's just, I don't know, it's just I don't feel that I could afford to. And I know you might be thinking, oh, you make you sound poor now, but I don't think I could go out and spend £50. I couldn't justify going out and spending £50 on a steelbook. You know, I really couldn't. Because I know that money could go towards other things. And of course, we're living in a crisis at the minute, aren't we, with money and stuff. So, fair play to the people who do it. fair play to the people who go out and buy the latest steelbooks and stuff. But I that's not me at the end of the day. You know, I collect this because I enjoy collecting. And like you say, we're British. Everyone loves a bargain in Britain. You'd be daft not to love a bargain, wouldn't you? You know, it's just the way we are. We see something cheap, we go for it. That's just the way we are. Now this is turning into a bit of a rant video, ain't it? I do apologise, guys. I didn't plan on this being a rant video, but this is off the cuff, guys. This isn't scripted. This isn't rehearsed. This is off the cuff. This is me, Jim Jam, talking to you guys. So I wanted to put it out there. I wanted to be completely honest. Now, I didn't bring a drink up with me. I'm getting out of breath. But yeah, so charity shops around here are reasonably cheap. So you get 10p, 20p a DVD. 5 for the pound. That's a few of the offers. In some extreme cases, 20 DVDs for a pound. But I have never got 20. I've always got an odd number or something. I've never got 20 exactly. So yeah, DVDs are cheap round here. So like I say, I don't purposely go out. I know you can get trading games. I know. So if I see games, I do have a little look because I haven't got console and stuff. So I look for games. I look to see how much I can get for them to trade in, so I can buy networks. Basically, that's why I do it, because I want to get my network collection completely full up. Because, like you say, network is my go-to label. Like, some people love Arrow, some people like BFI, some people like Criterion's. It's just network is my go-to label, which I enjoy collecting. And then, I know what you're going to say, even before network went bust, I was a big collector anyway. So, yeah, it's just what it is at the end of the day. Yeah, I don't have a problem with paying high prices in charity shops. Now, some people think, oh, you buy stuff really cheap to trade on. That's not always the case, because if I see something and I know it's worth its value, and I know the charity shops are not trying to con me, because who would want to pay £3, £5 for a DVD you know you can get from CEX cheaper? In your head, it doesn't make sense, does it? Why would you pay more? I know it's for charity, and I'm all for giving for charity. I spend most of my money I pick up in charity shops. I really do. So I'm not against giving to charity. But I think, without this sounding really nasty, I think some charity shops can be a bit greedy. I know it's all for a good cause, but I think the prices that they charge can be a bit extortionate. I really do. I really, really do. And I did take on board everyone's comments in my rant video, what I did. And like you say, some people price it up. Some people ain't got a clue when it comes to pricing. But it is for charity. I'm all for giving for charity. But there is a point, there is a line where it's just too much. It is just too much. But I am not against giving for charity at all. Let's just put that straight. I am not against giving to charity. Like I said, my early videos, when I filmed loads of out and about charity shop videos and stuff, I'm all for giving for charity. And the purpose of me putting this video out today is to say to people, look, you know, charity shops are there to make money. That's full stop. Charity shops are there to make money. That's the end of. But at the end of the day, some charity shops need to take a back step on their pricing on some stuff. And we can talk about this subject till the cows come home. We can argue, we can disagree. But at the end of the day, we're all entitled to our opinion. And that's what it's all about at the end of the day. And you're never going to please everyone in this world. There's always going to be people that are just totally against what you say, which is fair enough. I have nothing against that at all. But I am at the point now where, you know, my collection, look at my collection behind me and that, guys, you know, I've built this collection up, and it's just, this is just me. This is just me in a nutshell, basically. And, you know, one day charity shops are going to phase out getting DVDs and Blu-rays in. They're not going to have them at all. And then I'll be like, what do I do now? Because all my videos are based on going on charity shop hunts and stuff. And I'm like, what do I do now? But at the end of the day, guys, physical media is dying out like in supermarkets, recently in Best Buy as well. But it is just the way the world is going, unfortunately. It's not saying one day it'll make a comeback, but it is what it is, guys. This is so raw and so uncut, this video. It's just me. This is just me completely. So I can't apologise enough. If you've switched off already, you know, I do tend to go on a bit when I've got something on my mind, so I wanted to speak out. And as you say, DVDs. So DVDs are now considered the dead format, aren't they, guys? Let's be honest. DVDs are now considered dead. Not for me. Not for me personally. I absolutely adore DVDs. I do have more DVDs than Blu-rays. I do have a few 4Ks, don't get me wrong. But DVDs is my main go-to. And like you say, DVDs you can pick up reasonably priced, can't you? Reasonably cheap. Even on Amazon for new titles and stuff. But without DVDs, guys, we wouldn't have Blu-ray and we wouldn't have 4K. Because I can't see how that technology would have worked without DVD. So you need to start somewhere. So people who slag off DVD collectors, have a little think. Because at the end of the day, yeah, you wouldn't have Blu-ray, you wouldn't have 4K. So DVDs are very important. And there are certain films you can't get on Blu-ray and 4K that are only on DVD. So for that reason as well, that is another good reason to collect DVD in 2023. So, right guys, I think I'm about done. I think I've cleared everything out what I wanted to say. So, yeah, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I do apologise once again if I have rambled on a bit too much. But I wanted to put a video out there to basically tell you what I was thinking about my journey and stuff and how things are at the minute. So there you go. So thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you all very soon in the next video. Bye, guys.